Gerard Duluoz was born in 1917, a sickly little kid with a rheumatic heart and many other complications that made him ill for the most part of his life, which ended in July 1926 when he was 9. And the nuns of Saint Louis de France parochial school were at his bedside to take down his dying words, because they'd heard his astonishing revelations of heaven delivered in catechism class on no more encouragement than that it was his turn to speak. Saintly Gerard, his pure and tranquil face, the mournful look of him, the piteousness of his little soft shroud of hair falling down his brow and swept aside by the hand over blue serious eyes. I would deliver no more obloquies and curse at my damned earth, but observations only, could I resolve in me to keep his fixed-in memory face free of running off from me. For the first 4 years of my life, while he lived, I was not Ti Jean Duluoz. I was Gerard. The world was his face, the flower of his face, the pale stooped disposition, the heart-breakingness and the holiness, and his teachings of tenderness to me, and my mother constantly reminding me to pay attention to his goodness and advice. Summers he'd lain afternoons on his back in yard, hand to eyes, gazing at the white clouds passing on by, those perfect Tao phantoms that materialize and then travel and then go, dematerialize in one vast planet emptiness, like souls of people, like substantial fleshy people themselves, like your quite substantial red brick smokestacks of the Lowell mills along the river on sad red sun Sunday afternoons, when big, scowling Aimé Pap Duluoz, our father, is in his shirt sleeves reading the funnies in the corner by the potted plant of time and home, patting his sickly little Gerard on the head. Mon pauvre petit loup, me poor little wolf, you were born to suffer. Little dreaming how soon it would be his sufferings' end, how soon the rain, incense, and teary glooms of the funeral which would be held across the way in Saint Louis de France's cellar-like basement church on Boisvert and West 6th. For me, the first 4 years of my life are permeated and gray with the memory of a kindly, serious face, bending over me and being me and blessing me. The world a hatch of Duluoz saintliness, and him the big chicken, Gerard, who warned me to be kind to little animals and took me by the hand on forgotten little walks. "Allo, Ziglan? Ziglan? Ziglu?" he'd say to our cat in a little high, crazy cat voice, and the cat'd look plain and blank back at him as though the cat language was the true one, but also they understood the words to portend kindness. And their eyes followed him as he moved around our gray house, and suddenly they'd bless him unexpectedly by jumping on his lap at dusk. In the quiet hour when water's burbling on the stove, the starchy Irish potatoes and hushed silence fills ears and houses, announcing Avokateshavara's blessed everlasting presence, grinning in the swarming shadows behind the stuffed chairs and tasseled lamps, a womb of exuberant fertility, the world and the sad things in it laughable. Gerard the least and last to disacknowledge it, I'd bet, if he were here to bless my pencil as I undertake and draw breath to tell his pain tale for the world that needs his soft and loving like.